Like,
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, the Flats. Bobby Dodd Stadium, home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Ramblin' Wreck, hoping to rev up that engine. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the ACC,
I know what the
Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
got Brian here, man. Last couple different school. And Cal, he got yes.
And the Yellow Jackets will
Final seat here, man.
as toe meets leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Line gets set, first down. Looking for a crease. It's wrong. They start the afternoon.
All right, good look, run out.
And it goes nowhere.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't Olay blocks and create space. space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Takes it on the return.
How? I don't know what. I am getting bad when niggas just lie. I'm not. I don't understand. Get it? Out.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Leaves it with the back. Fights off the defender. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. At the 35, he's loose. And chunk plays are the name of the game.
I threw that very out of way. Yeah, I threw that really out of way with. Can't do that. Better you.
So dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
I didn't hit.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete.
I caught up inside all 3 of my running backs in rotation. Got 96 having them a lot, man. I went on and changed number 1. That's that running back I picked. A lot of him.
They'll run it on 1st and goal.
Power back, man. Run that dude over.
At the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone.
Nice.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Answer stop.
And they just keep feeding
Come down.
workhorse back to open this game. Great
Oh.
job in the open field. He's got tremendous
Yeah.
vision. He can make
Yeah,
people
man.
miss. You saw
Ball back at half, you know, shit like that.
the opening drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
Everyone's
They're getting this guy lathered up. Shakes off the defender.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in ball game warm. If you can have that kind of success on first down
and at it.
in the football, it just opens
week.
your
That shit.
entire playbook moving forward.
Does it? Think him again.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45.
I didn't mean.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the stick.
Let's cut it out.
Well, if
Gotcha.
first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's
it
been
take
really
guard
hard for
this-
this offense in this game to run the football.
Might guard off.
Finally break off a big run there. That could be the
Might
play
work
they need to
here now.
generate momentum and get this run game going.
And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. He's going to pass. They're setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding, they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart, gap sound, not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man downfield.
Oh man,
And they
ass.
explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best
Happened
thing
to
he did
go
after
quick.
he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. That's caught. It's Fields. And an absolutely fearless...
Somebody taught him how to do something. Play like that.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down.
Watching
They're
though,
just trying
I
to
know.
find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field.
I think they decided to call yesterday.
Target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Utes look to do some damage in the red zone. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Makes one man miss. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
Trying to get the ball back.
The Utes have it with a 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun.
Bro,
And that's not
got
the
him.
way they drew it up.
Pick the
It's
boy.
incomplete.
Got him. He was gone. I tell you, man. Bye. That shit.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the
Clock like a month.
line, and this
He just had
defense is on its
clock
heels.
eater. Yeah.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field
I'm gonna hit my herb.
dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying
Fuck
to
him.
get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough.
Thank you.
The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down. Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back.
We got a lot of momentum.
Making a mistake.
Yeah.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia Tech 7, Utah 0.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Here's the handoff. Hard running there.
5.
And the tackle was made, but
Watch this.
there has been a flag thrown.
7.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to move them on the counter. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls.
Had 2 of them.
incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense.
Ah, fat boy. I ain't even.
The quarterback, man, they've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen
My
up.
God.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
I just.
And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big.
All right, you got. Yes, man. I'd have just. That not even. Off that. 0-0.
Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just
Should've stopped.
put another drive together.
I know we got. I said.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
I want
Good.
to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Give to the running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Off the play fake. He's looking deep.
Come on.
And the incomplete
Catch this shit, bro.
shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
My defense.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know
They be quick as so.
range. They can take the 3 points.
I can't even get. You know,
Down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Books it all the way in, and now
Try to get there. I try to get.
upfield. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock it down deep in his own end. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Yellow Jackets in the hurry up. Looking to go up top on first down.
I saw you.
Using the quick game. They may
NASCAR.
stop trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring
Well,
him
he
down, and he's going
commit.
to lose that one.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Release to the back.
Come on.
Serious arm strength.
Telling me.
Third down pass, but it's incomplete.
There you.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it
I hurt.
on your
Oh,
target.
hurt.
And the Yellow Jackets send out
Whole
the
new.
punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to
Got
kick
you
it
as
away.
I didn't got you here.
I wouldn't quite
Gotta
call
fuck
it a
with me?
shank, but
Huh?
that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair
You get no
catch.
cook.
Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Trying to get
Picking up tough yards like that. It's
counter though.
the 22.
Offensive linemen love to run power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Defense wants to bring the heat.
Oh, come on, right there. I read the whole play. I read the whole play. Come.
Put it right on
Gotta be quicker than that, man.
Pick up and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And I
Computer.
think they'll
Thing is
go
that
2 on that one. Second
jump
and 8
that quick.
coming up.
Computer, watch this. Come on.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes!
Utah.
I'm trying to do
The passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up,
probably just
look out
back and play. Play on.
Did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. After that latest
Ed.
answer tied things up, just about set
Try
to
to play.
kick it away again.
He'll probably slow it down then.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner.
All right, we get half, man. 140, man. I might slow it down. I don't know. I might tempt out of people.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
NASCAR.
Just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking for space. It's Whitehead. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He has 60 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the ground with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job
He
on the
didn't get-
defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires and picked off.
I threw that shit right to. I should have threw.
Get a ton on the return, but the most
High.
important thing, he got the ball, and they've got
High
it
as
at
fuck.
48.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. And that ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I can't.
The DB
Did too. Just don't like that, man. It's body play.
And he did the
Back
pick
there.
6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach
One way.
split him out at wide
All
receiver next week after making that
How that
play.
shit.
But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the PAT.
I got worried.
14-7 lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
Well, I'm gonna blow my high.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that
Bro.
field as he stopped at the 25.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. A first down for the offense. Defense dropping into soft coverage. They'll leave it with him. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. This offense has a second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. At the 35, he's open. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the right. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Bringing it back. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. He'll start this third quarter with a run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Second down coming up.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On second down, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's nice. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for it.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Eighth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback checking off. Looking to throw on second down. Little too much juice on that one from the junior.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where
Yeah,
to
that
throw
boy
the football that time. Just a
got him.
little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you can tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. Running with power. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
One of the things I love about these misdirection type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because it's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for second down. Give to the running back. And the Utes will keep this drive going.
And I know it's not sexy, but those little runs just keep you on your heels, keep the sticks moving, making you understand, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient right now.
The Utes are moving quickly down the field. They'll test the right side. Runs through the tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. On the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He's looking to throw. Gets away from one. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
And that's why it's important offensively. They're going to have to do a better job running the ball and getting positive yards early in the drive. You can't be in third and long living in those situations against this defense because they like to play dime personnel. And with those faster guys, they're going to blitz, and they're going to match speed with speed. It's a nice way to combat the mobile ability this quarterback has. Now setting up fourth down.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. From the gun, the ground game. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with third and 3.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll throw on third and short. Finds the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia Tech 14, Utah 7.
First down to start the drive after the break. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all off season, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward. This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
We talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover.
And with my foot
to get the football back, they're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Handoff from the gun. Quick step. Off he goes. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Utah!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys.
Vince got tired, man.
He can go that far.
All goddamn day. Offense.
Big plays. Showed you a little bit of vision. Showed you a little bit of burners. When you kicked it in gear, you got the long touchdown.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. And they thought about a return, then thought...
Got my hand. I'm over here.
Bring it out to the
I've been
25.
licensed.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Using his legs, it's Whitehead. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
The lone back's got it. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play. They get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback checking the play. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, this defense takes tons of pride in their pass defense. They've got athletes on the back end that can break on the ball, and they've got hands, too. We've seen them pluck 3 picks already. They almost got another one there.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they'll close it
It's
on him.
great, goddamn.
Return on the interception.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this
Now we got a
game,
ball
right?
game.
It's tight. Tie game, 4th quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Going for the big play. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They're going to run it. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific.
Got momentum, guys.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Utes! They move on top here in the 4th.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team
get better. We
getting set. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
He's got it near midfield. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
him.
If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's taking the deep shot. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game, we're finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Discards a man. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the draw. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
That's got to be demoralizing.
That's very demoralizing.
You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Right back to the well. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Utah! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions.
Motherfucker.
Nail meat coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown
at me, goddammit.
lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped.
Oh, you got leg.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick.
After
I
the
didn't get
completion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay?
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Whitehead. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Going up top. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly.
Oh, come on.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, break. winning those individual 6-second battles
Finally
every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship.
I guess
but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David.
And get it
Tremendous
off
effort,
it.
tremendous execution.
I love competitive people.
And get the,
I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that
I moved
they know
quarterback out.
to go out and get it
I
done,
said he was.
no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot?
I started fourth.
Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do
Probably
it
gonna
for Jesse
have to
David
retire.
Pollock, our entire
Probably sit.
broadcast team. I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA
This
Sports College Football.
ain't worked out yet. I got him because I did for running with. Got that body type. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should go running with him. I had like built-in runs. Of course, I give it. Allergy. That's what I need. That's our game. I'm out roll with it. High. Fucking high as fuck. High and low.